at 17. And after being down 17-14, 4 in a row, and Hannah, now we've got a timeout called on the other side. What a turn of events.
No kidding. I mean, sometimes that's all it takes, a little shift in momentum, a little timeout, re-strategize, and I mean, that's the game, especially with rally scoring. Anything can happen.
Yeah, and I think with the rally scoring, especially with the freeze where you got to win on your serve, that you just want to be within range to go on one of those runs here. And now we got Mike Wolf coaching up the Hustlers. We got Kyle McKenzie coaching up the DC Pickleball team. It's time to earn your money. What, if you were coaching, what would you be telling these ladies?
I mean, I think all the girls on court right now are playing a very high-level pickleball. It's just coming down to a couple errors, moving their feet a little more. I think they're getting a little too settled, too quick. Again, keeping the pressure on, and when you get that higher ball, making sure that you're aiming for your targets. It's not necessarily as hard as you can hit it, but getting it to the right spot to set up that next shot.
Placement over power, everybody. That's the key here. So here we go. Hustlers with the lead again. They chose to put out women's first after losing the toss. DC chose to react to mixed.
ATP there by Glasman.
Wow, so the run is finally stopped. The other thing about rally scoring that's interesting is when you stop the run, you actually get a point too, because usually inside out, you just get the ball back. So double the benefits.
Just missing that third drive there.
This is quarterfinals here in the Advil Targeted Relief Mid-Season Tournament. Hustlers got a bye. DC beat Utah yesterday.
Good shot there by Jensen, putting that ball away.
So I see an owner saying that ball was out, maybe. Al Tylis over here. They're playing it good, so here we go. 2019.
Great shot there by Glasman. If you're lobbing here, you got to lob that ball real high.
They're not lobbing us. Come on, Jackie. Viv with a beautiful, you see the tennis prowess there, played at Virginia and Cal, so legit.
Defense there by DC.
Rachel Rohrbacher is known for the spin and the pace, but the defense there was terrific. A lot of high balls came back. Can't get back after jumping to the side of the court, and 21 all here to start the day. Love it.
Close one. a little high. A little eager. I don't know if it was necessarily there or not.
Yeah, not on balance either. So can they get another one? Now getting points when you're serving is massive.
This is a big point now. Games to 25. Rally scoring. You must win on your serve. It's now 23-21 for the New York Hustlers.
And that is pulled wide, and we are at game point for the Hustlers. They were down 17-14, and things weren't looking good, and now they have the first game on their paddles.
Great move there by Rachel. New York Hustlers frozen at 24. I've seen this a lot over the last couple of days, comebacks. So anything is possible. Wow.
Look at the variety of placement on those shots from Rohrabacher. So within one, can they tie it up here?
Wow, and they tie it up 24-24. You win by 2 here.
Viv speeds it up again and gets tagged, and another game point is on the paddle of the Hustlers. This will be Jackie serving to Rachel.
Great finish by Rachel there, set up by Glosman.
So twice Glosman has given a game point away and then gets it back, not playing scared. Cross-court attack, and now it is DC with a game point. What a horse race down the stretch. Now DC with a chance to take the wire.
Good get.
And it is Glosman who comes flying in, cross-court finish. What a battle. They save 2 match points against and get it done 27-25. What a start to the day. So, can the Hustler dudes even this up at 1? We shall see. We will be right back with the men after we take a look at one final shot from Vivian Glosman right here on your replay.
DC looks to go up 2-0.
I must be careful, okay?
Yes, Dad.
Boom. My priority, my little daredevil. Nice! Good thing priority health plans give me access to a wide network of specialists in our area. Hey, you got this. So we can find the right doctor whenever and wherever we need to.
Catch me if you can.
At Priority Health, your priority is our priority.
My girl.
less is more, unless it's less beer. Fat Tire.
We will rocks you. At Amplifier Spirits, we believe it's not just about what we put into it before it goes into the bottle, but what we take out of it that makes it exceptionally pure and smooth when it goes into your glass. Amplifier Spirits, turn it up.
With University of Michigan Health West, it's always game on. The region's premier sports medicine team has a lineup of top physicians and athletic trainers that will keep you on the go. As the official sports medicine providers of the Beer City Open, University of Michigan Health West and Orthopedic Associates of Michigan are with you all the way. Game, set, and match. Whatever your sport, whatever your level, get in the game at ufmhealthwest.org/locations.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Advil Targeted Relief Midseason Tournament. Dave Fleming with Hannah Blatt. Hannah, what a start to the day. Riveting 27-25 win for the DC ladies, and they had to save 2 game points. So what can that energy fuel their men's team now?
I mean, I feel like their men must be super stoked now. I mean, it could have gone the other way. They had a couple game balls for New York, and then they fought them off, and now DC has the lead. So I think that's very motivating.
On the other side, we'll introduce the players. Jack Sock, the tennis star, coming over for, as he loves to call it, his second career here, that he's just having fun. He's got a pickleball court in the backyard, Hannah. He is a absolute monster. And he and CJ really started to find a connection. CJ Klinger, there was talk of him potentially having to scratch here this morning due to an injury, but is fine and playing well. So all of you who may have heard that, and even if you didn't, that was a thing, but good to see CJ fit for play here.
Yeah, looks like he's hitting a solid ball.
On the other side, you have got a couple of power forwards in Big Papa Jimmy Ignatowicz and Deckel Barr. So we have quite the basketball squad. We just need a little point guard. Maybe one of us can jump in and do that for these 4. You're in the South Florida area, I know. Get involved in some of those players here, and obviously James from down there as well.
Yeah, no, it's nice every time I get to play some games with them and drill, and I'm constantly learning from them too. It's just a different pace to the game.
Yeah, and you want to talk about pace. Deckel and James, you know, my question for these two when they put this team together is who's playing the right and who's playing the left. You got alphas everywhere here. On the other side, it's easy with a righty and a lefty. Here we go, CJ Klinger to serve. Let's play pickleball. Deckel's in full scorpion mode, thinking it's coming at him, and it was going through the middle, but off the tape, and that's going to be crunched every time. Good start for DC.
Ooh. That was a little low, I think, to speed up there. Great move. The drive, and they both came in, put the pressure on.
Yeah, and this team, when they're going, loves to play fast, as does the team on the other side. So don't expect tons of dinking in this one, folks.
Good spot there by Deckel Barr.
Yeah, get these teams with a righty-lefty forehand moving to the outside of the court. There's a huge serve. Great return from Klinger.
Ooh, just missing that serve deep there.
Yeah, there's a big debate about whether you should be going for your serve because you ring the register for the other team if you miss it, but I like people playing aggressive.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, good hands by Ignatowicz.
Wasn't ready for the reload, and CJ's usually on that, but I mean, playing with Jimmy, the ball is just coming off that pad. It's so much pace.
Yeah.
Great combo platter from Ignatowicz there. Just kind of baits you into thinking you're in a good spot, and then he is all over it. Nice little run here for DC, up 2.
Good shot by Klinger. He saw Ignatowicz coming in, so he aimed low at his feet, and he just couldn't get back.
Got to take advantage of a high third, and he did perfectly. 4-5.
Huh. These overheads from the DC team, you got to keep it out of their strike zone.
Speaking of high thirds, there. It's like we're practicing our putaways here in the last 2, and now a missed serve is sent back the other way, 1 on each side here. And then you like to watch, okay, does that affect the pace they serve at going forward because it's in their head? We'll keep an eye on it.
Wow, great hands by CJ.
I mean, that was full send from Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. Took a step back on it and everything.
Much like the ladies match, this one is tight to start. That one ended in bonus pickleball, so could be heading there in the men's match as well.
A couple quick points here, the last couple of them.
Yeah, this whole match has been played at a rapid pace. Let's see, Deckel takes a lot off the serve there just to make it.
Oh, it's a good setup there, and James finishes it off, catching Klinger's shoulder.
So CJ's gotten tagged a couple times, and if he came in here a little gimpy, that's not exactly helping it. Oh my, so we have the push-off call by Alan Roman there on the overhead. Every tennis player does it because that's the way. Oh yeah, he was well in. Thank you, Truck, for the replay there. Yeah, so Deckel has taken about 50% off the serve and put 200% into the forehand there, but that catches the tape.
Oh.
Man, CJ has been to the tattoo parlor now 3 times.
Yep. I mean, that one just sat up
I know,
a little nicely for Ignatowicz there to put it away.
A lot of amateur players panic when that happens. Nice job by Jimmy. That is why God, we love pickleball right there. Unbelievable defense and hands from the Hustlers.
That was a great rally.
And you want to be within striking distance at the turn. We'll switch ends when one of the teams reaches 13. And it is not hot here, but it is humid. So the towels are going to be, we're going to need an extra batch over here on center today, that's for sure.
Ooh, he committed to that one.
Yeah. Saw the ball on the ground from his partner. That's a great handle from Deckel. And then sometimes we're just committed.
Yeah.
Deckel gives one back, so they had a chance there to switch with a big lead. Jack cracked his serve last time. That was 80% there. But can't make a ball in transition. So 13-9 at the turn here. And DC, man, if they can take this, being up 2-0 after the gender, that is unbelievable pressure then to try and win 2 mixed matches with Ignatowicz and Barr staring at you with the 2 great ladies they have on that team. So
yeah.
Here we go. What would you be telling CJ and Jack here if you were Mike Wolf, who's coaching them up over here in the corner?
I mean, I feel like, again, you said these are fast-paced players. We're not going to have a lot of long rallies, but I think maybe they got to try and get into a couple more long rallies, not popping up those balls, putting them into the strike zones of Barr and Ignatowicz there.
Yeah, and I think the idea of having the righty-lefty means you can manipulate the ball to those forehands. Let's see if they can start to find that a little bit. And had a couple balls off the tape that didn't go their way. There's been missed serves on both sides. So I think who plays clean and doesn't feel like they have to hit the rock star shot. Now, saying that, I love when they go for the rock star shot. So let's, we want more of that, please. But big opportunity. This is the exact situation that we saw in game 1 with DC had a lead and then the Hustlers came all the way back. So we'll see if history repeats itself here.
Oh, good shot by Klinger.
Longest point of the match, so they slow it down indeed, at least for one rally. Get a ball off the tape to help them out, so that's huge. It's rally scoring, man. You feel like you can't be down 5 or 6.
Oh, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one.
No, that's full send. Jimmy is not trying to keep that in the 20 by 44. That's got a chest with the sock as the target.
Ooh. It's looking like his hands are getting a little sweaty there. Like you said, it's humid and hot.
Yeah, this is the first event. You had the nice cool breezes in San Clemente, which were terrific on the PPA tour. So very little need for the towel there. This is non-stop. Wow.
Oh, and it sat up. I mean, I don't know if he was ready for that one because it just caught the tape.
Yeah, so that's what the amateurs do, and like, oh look, it's there, and then you've already swung 3 times and hit the tape. But man, did he take a full send at CJ earlier in that hit the tape also.
Great hands by CJ Klinger. Way to stay in that point.
Yeah, Jack looking for some chaos with the Ernie, and sets up, feeds the ball to CJ there. So that's what running around can do. Your partner has to be moving with you, and I think that's what's helped them here now in their 3rd event together.
Oh, there's that overhead.
Yeah, earlier in the year with a little shoulder injury for Ignatowicz. Not the case now, as you saw there. A little pop-up on the dink from CJ. So DC up 4 with the ball.
Good hands by Dekel Bar there.
Yeah, if you speed it up, it's that preparation of the paddle. A lot of the tennis players struggle with that coming over from tennis because you've just been hitting 1-shot winners all your life. Like, what do you mean it's coming back? That's not part of what I'm used to here.
No.
This is ridiculous. So 17-12 now, and timeout called by New York, and they need to go here. And Hannah, you mentioned you enjoy rally scoring. What's the mentality? Is it different, do you think, or do you play the same way as a player?
I mean, I feel like if you miss a shot, there's a little more pressure on it because now they get a point. It's not a turnover inside, and I think it equals out the playing field a little bit, you know? So every player, you either got to figure it out and adjust and play through it, still go big on your serves and go for the shots, but it's definitely a lot closer, and I think I enjoy matches that put a little more pressure because then it's who's going to deal with the pressure better.
Yeah, we certainly saw that at the end of the women's where match points were saved against, and love having you in the booth. How's pickleball going in your beloved Canadian country?
It's growing, and I like to see that. I know they're a little behind from the U.S. right now. They have their Canadian League, which I was able to be a part of last year, but it's definitely a little behind, so it's nice to be in the U.S. and being able to compete at the highest level.
Whoa. Oh, just missed Dekel from, that is
close.
A big man getting low there.
Yeah.
And they're challenging. Okay, so he thinks he made it. And, wow, that's close.
Looks like it could have clipped the back,
Could have.
but
yeah, that's
not
not
sure
the
yet.
It's not the perfect angle of that, so
No.
I'm going to leave that up to our beloved referees to make a call there. And yesterday we had Jackie cheering for Jade Kawamoto. Now I see Jade over here cheering for Jackie. Gotta love having a sister out there and a twin sister at that to be cheering you on. They could obviously play against each other though too.
Right.
They're not on the same team. Jack Sox over here asking, it is really close. So this is going to be a tough call.
Yeah, it's always nice having family support you. My dad travels with me a lot
That's
to all
awesome.
my tournaments. My mom's now coming to some of them too.
Let's go, Mom.
Yeah, it makes it very special just to have someone on your sideline because it gets lonely. I mean, being a professional athlete constantly on the road, competing, definitely gets lonely.
I believe she's saying the call was overturned. Yeah, and from the replay we had, it looked like it caught the back edge, and that is what they went with. So very close. Immediately challenged from Dekel, and the off-speed pitch does catch the strike zone. So now that is 18-12, and that's why these changes are just huge because it's 2 on the scoreboard, and that is the no-go zone on Ignatowicz.
He was ready for that one.
19-12. This is getting away from the hustlers.
Oh.
Oh my
What
goodness.
a move by Jack Sock.
Deckel goes flying into the middle thinking he's going to get a little candy there, and then Jack's like, no, I'm stealing stuff from your pantry.
It's a great move by Deckel, getting that ball down.
Yeah, a little high on the backhand dink. There's been 2 or 3 of those from CJ, and Deckel is not going to miss on those opportunities. And the onslaught continues. They're within 4 of going up 2-0. That one's well out. So CJ, a couple points ago, got stupid hat messing up my dink, so got that out of there.
Oh, he knew that. That was a high ball. He already started to back up knowing what was coming next.
Yeah, you do not want the jackhammer of a forehand coming at your body.
Great shot by James Ignatowicz there, again.
Yeah, and just when you have these tall players out there, it's crazy that the kitchen just shrinks. You got to get it in the kitchenette, Hannah.
Yeah. Yep, that reach, like you said, all these tall players on the court, they have so much more reach,
So
you know?
unfair.
Yeah, I know, I need longer arms.
We need the Inspector Gadget arms here.
Yep.
Within 2 now.
Oh,
wow.
Good reaction. Kind of
He's
sat
ready.
up.
Yes.
Yep. Made a little adjustment and then put it away.
Ready to hit a backhand and then just punch that down. We are at game point here for DC. All right, so 1 is saved. Or are they saying that was wide?
I think he might be calling it out. Well, they might be challenging it. A little confusion. Nope.
Jack's just like, okay,
Yeah.
we're good. If it was 24-23,
Right.
maybe something different would have happened there. So, after saving 2 game points against in the women's match, DC is now up 2-0 here in gender doubles. That is massive for them. So we will be right back with the mixed doubles, and DC gets to react to mixed, so they'll get the matchups they want going forward.
Stick around. We are starting with mixed.
The road to #1 is never easy, but staying on top is just as hard. Winning becomes more than a goal. It becomes an expectation. Practices get longer, training more intense. Every game needs to be your best, because that's what you're gonna get. So, is it all worth it? Paddle Tech. Let's go again.
McClure's pickles are the official pickles of the kitchen.
Well, duh. We belong in the kitchen.
Totally. Just now it's official.
That's what I'm officially saying.
Pickles and pickleball. They fit so well, it's got to be official by now.
Oh, sorry, I thought that unofficial was going to pop back up again.
If you're an older adult or know an older adult needing extra assistance at home, contact Elders Helpers today. Elders Helpers makes aging at home accessible and simpler with a variety of services and products available, from help with homemaking and personal care with a caregiver, medication management with a nurse, overnight care, respite care, and personal emergency response systems. Elders Helpers is here for you or your loved ones. Call us today in Grand Rapids.
Welcome back, everybody. It has been all DC women's by the slightest of margins, and we also have a birthday girl on center here, Rachel Rohrabacher. Happy birthday to you, and mom and dad texting in to wish Rachel a happy birthday. You talked about, Hannah, the support, no matter whether it's in person or from afar, and you got to get the birthday wishes in.
Oh, you got to get the birthday wishes in.
So Rohrabacher got that come from behind win on her birthday with the new teammate Vivian Glasman there, and now we'll see which mixed matchup we end up getting, and it was DC that got to decide. So looks like Sock and Leah Jansen are coming out, and they are going to play. Let's see who we got here. Looks like Big D, Deckel Barr's going out, so he will play with Glasman. I was told before the match, let's see if they were giving me good information or not, Hannah. And the wild part of this, unlike the regular season events, Hannah, is if somebody's up 3-0, we're done, because there's no way to obviously come back in the regular season. All of it matters. And as we expected, the towel delivery has come into the other corner here, and Jack Sock is lining it up like laundry. Look at this little array we have in the corner here. So huge opportunity for Leia and Jack to get their team back into it. Deckel and Viv are, again, relatively new together here is the big trade that I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, with Glasman traded in from Challenger to Premier for Elise Jones and cash considerations. Okay. Also, in the cash considerations went from Premier to Challenger. You would think it would go the other way, so very interesting transaction. All right, here we go. Let's play pickleball. Must win for the Hustlers.
Whoa. Deckel reaching for that one a little and then throwing it out into the crowd.
And you don't get to keep it, though.
No, you don't get to keep
Give that back. We'll give you some later, though. Lots of freebies here on center.
Wow. Hustlers are coming out strong.
Jack's on a mission here.
Yep.
He's got his towels lined up. Now he's ready. 2-0.
Oh, just catching the tape there, missing that third drive.
What a get from Deckel.
Oh. Wow, what a move. Great hands by Vivian, and then Deckel coming over and just finishing off that point.
Yeah, let's not forget, as you aptly pointed out, the get that Glasman made in the middle of that rally.
Vivian sits on that forehand. She saw it coming.
I mean, she has to, if they play it the right way, just sit on the line and then let Big D fill the middle. And that's full SWAT team from Glasman. And that quick start for the Hustlers is in the rear view mirror, 4-2 DC.
That's a good shot. Must have been in. I couldn't see from my angle here.
Just must have stayed in the back corner. Much needed. Stops the momentum.
Wow. Great finish there.
Put away power and finds an angle. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that high overhead usually doesn't come back, but it hit the tape. They had a chance to get back into it. So 4-5.
Oh, he's missed that a couple times now in this game.
That's one of the best shots in all of pickleball. You see on the sideline there, there's us right back there, Hannah. Look, we're on TV.
We're on TV. Oh, good try there.
It's a little off speed there. Sometimes that'll fool a player that loves pace like Glausman does.
Oh, he went for the serve. He just missed it deep. I mean, I still think it's important to go for that serve, though, like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I like the players play to your strengths.
Oh,
wow,
that could have gone either way.
And 8-5 again. This is do or die for the Hustlers. See Mike Wolf there, the coach, clapping in the white hat. He was actually Jack's tennis coach back in the day, too. So it's wild how tennis and pickleball all come together. Looking for the doubles alley there, sock, and we do not have those here in Pickle. Changing the paddle out.
The paddle.
Kathy's going to make sure he's got the approved sticker.
Smart play by Vivian, though. A couple lobs, keep him honest there.
Yeah, because it's much harder to put that overhead away. Like in tennis, he would have bounced that into 90th row. Can't do that here with the plastic ball that we play with, the Vulcan V Pro Flight.
Oh, and that one just caught the net. He was sitting on it. I've noticed a couple times he's gone behind Deckel Bar. And he's gotten him a couple times with it now.
Yeah, when you got that aggressive dude playing mixed in the middle of the court, important strategy. I mean, look where Deckel's standing.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of amateurs are like, no, that's Viv's side. No, look at what happens when he gets aggressive and takes it.
Right, and I think that's mixed doubles too. So.
Yep. 10-6.
A couple free points.
Yeah, we've had 2 missed forehand drives, a missed serve, and a missed return. That adds up to way more than it needs to be when your backs are to the wall here.
Right.
That just catches. That does not.
Yeah, points like that are crucial with the rally scoring. Like you just lost the point, you know?
Still in a routine shot. That is wide, so if they can get a couple here and get back in this match, then a comeback is much more reasonable. And They do not. So it is DC switching ends up 13-7. So a great start. They got to choose the matchup because they won the toss. So this is what they wanted. And it is go time for Jack and Leia, or we are going to be done here in 3 games, Hannah. And if you just go back to the women's match, I mean, New York's sitting there with 2 game points that they like. It looked like we were going the other way here. So how do you rope this in?
I mean, pickleball can go either way. Any day, anyone can win. And so, yeah, like you said, they had 2 match balls. They didn't get it. Now it's 2-0, potentially going to be 3. And I think the Hustlers, I think they're making too many errors right now, especially with the rally scoring. So they got to bring those down a bit and make DC play.
Yeah, just the visits to the freebie factory have been way too frequent here. So this is the toughest part as a coach, because you're like, we have the strategy, we need to execute this.
Yeah.
Within the strategy, there was no discussion of missed serves, missed returns, and missed third shots, okay? So, yeah, let's just clean up the execution here a little bit.
Exactly, and I think that's the only real difference here. So we'll see if they can tighten that up a little.
What a lob.
Smart play by Vivian Glosman.
What a lob from Vivian Glosman. Clean winner. Leia was frozen looking for some help and just couldn't get there. Perfect topspin in the corner. That's beautiful. Oh. Full scorpion. And how does a ball get over deckle bar? That wouldn't have been over my head, but that's how. Don't miss leg day, man, if you want to hit a scorpion. I mean, now you're happy to trade points if you're DC with this big 7-point lead.
Right. Oh, good move by Leia Jansen. I think she got herself into a couple dinking rallies there with Vivian. They weren't going her way, so she changed it up. She kind of held that shot and then just went down the line.
Caught the big fella in the middle there.
Yeah.
Well done from Leia. So let's see if that can be just a little bit of a catalyst.
Oh, Vivian just missing that.
That's 2 in a row.
Good move, though, by the Hustlers, being more aggressive now.
And that
Good
was
lead.
something right there.
Yeah. Deckles, he knows if it's above his head, that ball's out.
Yeah. 16-10.
Wow.
Nice inside
Good
out
shots.
there from Jack after Leia had Glosman in jail there. Oh no. And much like all of us, Jack stared a hole through his paddle, which already has a hole in it.
Oh.
And Coach Wolf has seen enough and calls timeout after the missed serve. So it is dire now, Hannah. What on earth has the coach got to say to his pupil from many, many years, tennis and pickleball, and Leia Jansen, 2 very talented players, just giving away a lot here.
Yeah, giving away a lot. I mean, Deckel's doing a good job taking over the middle. So, I mean, it wouldn't hurt for Jack to try a couple of those, get big, put a little more pressure on Vivian and Deckel, making a decision. And if Jack gets big in the middle there, I think he could take over. So I'm just not sure if he'll do it.
Okay, so we'll see if they can get into positions to give him that opportunity.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it is easy to play loose and free when you have a nice lead too. So that's the other part of rally scoring, man. That scoreboard hits you both ways. You're like, yeah, we're doing well. I can hit and play free, and then the hustler's looking up like, man, we're down 6 here.
Right.
Way too high from lay out of the timeout, and that's a coach's nightmare right there. Like, here's what we want to do.
And
that
yeah.
wasn't it.
Ooh. Good eye there by Leia, and then Decker just missing that deep. Getting low, though.
It's unreal how low. Great to see Big D healthy again. Has fought some injuries, but man, goodness, that's getting low for a guy well over 6 feet tall. Look out.
Ooh.
I like the use of the Ernie here. Sometimes the big man goes for a lot of them. A few gratuitous Ernies here. He's picked his spots well.
Yeah. Ooh, just missing that one. It's a good look, though.
Yes.
Come over and take that forehand drive.
Wrecked the serve there, so had been laying the last couple in. Really nailed that one, but see what Jack does here.
Yeah, just a couple too many errors, I think, is the main difference right now.
Yeah, there's more than a couple, unfortunately, for New York. Oh, my Deckel.
What a get by Deckel Bar.
Come on, Deckel. What a shot. The big man gets low and then short hops that. Unbelievable.
Wow. I thought the rally was over. Oh, what a get.
That's when you know it might be your day, when that's coming back for a winner. That's wide, and we are 3 points from being out the door in 3 games here, which was not expected. When you see this matchup, you're thinking dream breaker.
Right.
Deckel's there again.
Oh, Vivian just missing that. I think he switched his paddle there to the left hand just to get there.
As if he needed more reach.
All right, looks like the Hustlers are playing a little looser now, going for a little more. Now the DC team is tightening up a little, making a couple unforced errors.
Yeah, and this is where you just don't want to call timeout and give the Hustlers any sense of confidence.
It's a good move there.
So great again, using the Ernie as a perfectly timed one, not just because it's something he wants to do. That was gorgeous down the line. Now within 2 of moving to the semifinals tomorrow.
Good hands by Deckelbar. He just puts his paddle out there and taps it back over.
And we are at game and match point here for the DC Pickleball team.
Oh.
And that will do it, my goodness. After saving 2 game points against in the women's where it looked like the Hustlers were going to be off and running, they said, no, 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 we got a happy birthday present for our Rachel Rohrabacher, and they win this in 3. Rachel, you don't even need to play anymore. We're done. So it's the DC Pickleball team taking it and moving on. We'll have more from Grand Rapids right after this.
We're all washing our hands a lot more these days, and soft water makes it so much easier. Gordon Water Systems is here to help with clean, soft water for you and your family. And to stay as healthy as we can, we need clean, safe drinking water. Gordon Water Systems is here to help with Connecticut drinking water systems. Save up to $300 by combining the non-electric Connecticut water softeners and award-winning drinking water systems. Call or go to GordonWater.com today.
Gordon Water, good for you.
We will rocks you. At Amplifier Spirits, we believe it's not just about what we put into it before it goes into the bottle, but what we take out of it that makes it exceptionally pure and smooth when it goes into your glass.
You tell me, do we have...
Amplifier Spirits, turn it up.
With University of Michigan Health West, it's always game on. The region's premier sports medicine team has a lineup of top physicians and athletic trainers that will keep you on the go. As the official sports medicine providers of the Beer City Open, University of Michigan Health West and Orthopedic Associates of Michigan are with you all the way. Game, set, and match. Whatever your sport, whatever your level, get in the game at ufmhealthwest.org/locations.